What's up, everyone? Or my pretties, it's the Lion Queen here, and today we are back with another episode. Since most of you guys liked the episode where I talked about 5 reasons why I dislike Sarah, or at least hate her, in Season 2 of The Walking Dead, well, today I thought we'll do someone from Season 1. I know in Season 3 I talked about, David Garcia, and today, Season 1, I'm going to be talking about, no, not the bitch Lily, this dude. Yes, the teenage son of a bitch named Ben. Now, I'm going to make a disclaimer before I get started that this is just simply my own personal opinion on this character. I mean, if you like him, that's fine. You can respect my opinion. I mean, if you like this character, it's fine. But if you don't like it, that's completely fine too. So I thought, let's do a video on this character named Ben. Oh boy, he's this dumbass teenager who basically had no brains whatsoever. Even though he did somewhat have, try to fit in with the group with great ideas, but most of the time, his demeanors and even some stuff really says it all on why he's literally the worst character in Telltale The Walking Dead Season 1. Now, I want to say right now that this is a disclaimer. This is just my own opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. The number one first reason I can obviously tell is that he wishes that he can do something for the group. In serious situations, like when Mr. Parker had his leg trapped in his bear trap, when Lee and Mark were literally trying to cut off or something, Ben literally just stands there and acts like there's nothing he could do. I mean, I can understand some reasons where some characters don't know what to do or they're frozen in fear in that. But Ben literally just sits there and doesn't do a thing. I mean, look at the other situations, like back in Crawford and etc., which I will be getting to in a minute. You could obviously see that he doesn't really help at all. Even though he claims, oh, I'm going to try and help out, or I wish there was something I could do to help. What the hell does he do? He does nothing. So he's literally one of the worst characters in this Telltale game, which I would not have as a sidekick in any game if I were to have a game with a sidekick. The most stupidest thing that he's not only just stupid and dumb in the head, he's basically like Patrick Star 2.0, but in a grown-ass man's body. You could literally just see it in his voice. He's scared of Lily because Lily gives him shit all the time. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I obviously do know Lily's obviously pissed off with you. Not only that, she probably doesn't even trust you, which I guarantee you that's what it is. But the fact that, Ben would act so dumb or something and act like he has no fucking clue, it honestly just disappoints me. I know for a fact that, Telltale has written him to be, the worst character of Season 1 for all the right reasons. But this is just me stating out the facts and my opinions. I know I repeat myself, but he's literally just dumb in the head when it comes to stuff like this. Especially when he talks about every single situation, he gets really, and I mean really dumb in the head. Just the things that he does is just utterly stupid. One thing I do remember in episode 3 called Long Road Ahead in Season 1, he gave the bandits supplies, and when Lee found out outside the wall that he was giving them the supplies when the train, when Lee was doing his own thing, trying to get the map so he and Clementine can get to her parents, eventually Ben confessed saying that he was giving the bandits supplies. Now, honestly, I wish Lee would have just killed him right then and there for doing that, because that was honestly pretty scummy of Ben to do, to keep the raiders off their backs like that, giving them supplies. I mean, dude, you're in a big freaking group. Why would he do that? I mean, this is honestly why I honestly hated Ben from that moment. I mean, it honestly makes me furious seeing that Ben is just literally dumb in the head. It's like his head, he has no brain, and it's made of straw. One reason led to another, but this is another reason why not only that Ben actually was going behind the group's back giving supplies to the bandits, but he also cost the life of Kenny's family, aka Katja, his wife, and Duck, his son. When Duck was bitten by a walker, and when he was slowly dying, Katja and Kenny took him to the woods to put him out of his misery, but Kat unfortunately took her own life. This resulted in Lee, or Kenny, to shoot Duck, or leave him to become one of them. If you understand what I mean by one of them is the walkers. But it's utterly really stupid that Ben caused Kenny's family to get killed, which explains why Kenny was, mentally and physically, mentally most likely and emotionally unstable when, not really unstable per se, but kind of broke him in those ways because he loved his family, he was keeping them safe and etc. like a good father does. But I mean, I was really feeling the way Kenny felt when he found out in Crawford that Ben caused Katja and Duck to die. So that honestly pisses Kenny off, and I would be pissed too if anything like that ever happened to me and my family. I honestly be feeling the way Kenny is feeling. I mean, I know this is kind of harsh for me to say it, but Ben's just the worst character of this game. He's basically next to Sarah, if that makes any logical sense. Oh boy, we can really say right now that how bad that depending on your choice, Lee could leave Ben behind or take him or save him at Crawford when they were escaping. Like the fact that Ben said that he wanted to die, but when Lee saves him, he gets confused. I mean, dude, you want to live and then you want to die and you want to live? Ben, make up your goddamn mind! Like, seriously, Ben can't really literally make up his mind in the game. Especially, I've played through this game at least a couple times. And I know the reason why Ben is doing what he's doing. He's literally just sitting there and acting like a frickin' fool of himself. Like, seriously. I know Sarah was pretty much just a bitch all the time. Well, mainly in a crying way and like a crybaby. But Ben happens to be the biggest man-child on this Telltale series. I think there might have been other man-children in, this game. But comment down below and let me know. But I'm sure you can all agree, Ben is just acting like a freaking man-child in this whole season. And I guarantee you, depending on your choices, he is still going to act like a freaking man-child. Like, wait a second. Why is Ben acting like a freaking man-child throughout all the time? Like, this is why man-children don't last long in the outbreak. Unlike Clementine, although despite that she got bitten in the 4th season, but manages to live, she's smart and she knows better because Lee taught her all this. And Lee died to protect her and to even help her. This is why Clementine's more smarter. Ben is just dumb as a bag of hammers. I really just want to really know for the love of God, I want to punch a goddamn hole in the wall. Like, where the hell is Ben in here when he panics? Like, every time he panics, he's acting like he doesn't want to get in trouble and he tries to, hide it. Like, he literally hid the fact that he caused the bandits to attack and all that. Even though, depending on who Lee saves, if he saves Carly, Lily's basically blaming Carly for it, when in reality she didn't, and it was actually Ben all along. But if Doug was saved, Lily would be threatening to kill Ben, which I wouldn't stop Lily for that, because Lily would probably get triggered over it. I know she's a bitch, but, that's just for a different video. But with all due reality, Ben honestly just doesn't want to be found out either way, or if she just, he just freaks out because he doesn't want to, tell the actual truth, has to go with lies. What a man-child, but what a scumbag Ben is in this series, and thank God he died. I know it was harsh, but he got what he deserved. It was karma, because depending on if you saved him in the bell tower in Crawford, or in the 5th episode when he fell down from the balcony of one of the houses while trying to get to Lee and his friends, he does get his karma at the end of the season. Now, I know it was harsh for me to say I'm glad he's dead, but I think it's obvious that since he was a man-child, he kind of deserves his karma, especially for all the scummy shit he did to Lee and his friends and etc. So I know most of you guys will agree with me on all this. I'm spouting out the good facts. I know Telltale wrote Ben to become like a man-child, and the way he is because, well, that was part of how the whole concept was supposed to be. But at the same time, however, like I said, it's my own opinion, but I know for a fact Ben sucks. He sucks in this series. I prefer Ben 10 being in the game rather than this dude in Telltale. Like, seriously. I don't know what the hell is going on with people with this crap. I'm literally getting really sick of seeing Ben being, an asshole. But I mean, I wish Ben could have been more like Lee or Clementine, or at least decent. But not like a freaking man-child in those, late teens. But I guess I can say I can't really change how Telltale creates these characters. It's their choice, because they were the ones who made the game, not me. Although I would have liked to make the game if I was a programmer or something. But that's just that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I state all 5 reasons of Ben. If you guys happen to know anything that you didn't like about Ben that I did not mention in this video, feel free to comment in the comments below, because I personally would like to hear what you guys think. Like, if you like him, that's fine. But if you don't like him, that's understandable, because I would not blame you for not liking Ben. But what I mean by that is, I can understand why you dislike Ben. So anyways, yeah, I'm the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you wanted me to do any more of these, or if you have any Telltale other characters you want to bring up that I dislike, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But like I said, if you don't like this character in the Walking Dead game, that's fine. You could feel free to leave me your thoughts on this character in the comments below. Also, if you do have any other reasons, I know I repeated myself, but I'm just saying this in case you guys didn't hear me. You guys can let me know what facts have been that made him pretty much of an asshole or something like that in the comments. If for some reason I happen to miss any reason, or if you come up with any reasons that I personally did not list, feel free to list them down in the comments below. So anyways, I think that's to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications when I upload. Now, I was going to say something before I got cut off for a minute because, well, I had to do something. But I want to say right now, if you want me to do more of these with different Telltale characters, feel free to let me know in the comments below, because I like to hear. I mean, the Sarah video I did got up to over 100 views in just one day. I guess a lot of people seem to like that. But if you guys seem to enjoy these series, and if you want me to do more of these, like why I like a certain character or dislike a character from the Telltale Walking Dead series or whatever, feel free to leave me your opinions and thoughts in the comments below, because I like to hear what you guys think. So anyways, roll the outro, because I'm out of here, and like always, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.